Now, this Pope is chosen, the first American Pope ever in world history. That's unprecedented. It's never happened before. The reason why it's never happened before is because the real reason is because the whole world hates America and doesn't want them to have a pope. Now, the reason why the world gives it and the Catholic world gives it is because America is so powerful that if they had a Catholic pope, it would just balance world power too much into their favor. Which is why they said when he was chosen, wow, they literally said this was the narrative they pushed on mainstream news media. I don't know if you heard, I don't know if you caught it, but this is exactly what they said on mainstream news media. They said, well, things have changed now because, quote unquote, America's not seen as is not seen as the world's only superpower anymore. That's what they said, trying to make the narrative that he was picked because America was weak. And now China was the world's superpower, and that's a bunch of BS. That's a bunch of nonsense. The truth is, why he was picked is because he comes from the exact same organized crime syndicate that dominates every single state legislator position, every single city council member, every single judge, every single lawyer, the chief of police, and all of them down. Every single city legislator, every single one of those state senators that comes out of Chicago, they are an organized crime syndicate. And a lot of them are involved in Satanism and stuff, things like that too. You just look into it, and they are directly connected and cahoots with George Soros, and there's so much money funding there that is just proven. All of his PACs donate to all of them all the time. He literally is the one who puts them in power. And when you have that organized crime syndicate with George Soros, they're the ones that hand-select Obama. It's that exact same group of people, Obama's closest, bestest friends, that are the ones who picked this Pope from Chicago. This Pope is from Chicago. And I said all this. People are like, wow, we see it now. And I'm like, people, and it gets on my nerves. It really does. Because as soon as the Pope was picked, I literally said to people's face exactly what I'm telling you now. I said it exactly to their face. And I could probably go back somewhere in everything that I've said and prove that I said it. I said it directly to their face, and I told them exactly what I'm saying now before anything started up between him and Trump and anything, because it's obvious. It's so blatantly obvious when you understand the things that are hidden, when you understand how Chicago politics and geopolitical politics and what's really going on, when you're not looking at the forefront and you think, oh, another Pope is picked. And when you're actually looking at what happens behind the scenes, when you look at the undercurrent, the real reality and not the narrative, it's easy to see. And I said all this, and I wasn't listened to, obviously. I thought I was being listened to, but I wasn't, because then when all this came out, the same people I told all this to come to me, oh my God, that's crazy. How do we not say it? And I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm like, bro, I said this 1.5 years ago. Okay? This man was selected by that people, Obama's best friends. I said that long before any of this happened. And I knew that in the future at some point he was going to be used to completely be orchestrated to go against Donald Trump. And I said that. I literally made a video saying, in the future, this man is going to be used to completely try to derail Donald Trump's presidency. The real and only reason he was picked is because Donald Trump returned to the White House and became reelected as president of the United States. And the New World Order needed some kind of major political figure and talking head within the country that they felt like could override that base and throw him off kilter.